President today addressed the nation, calling the bombing an act of terrorism, whoever is behind it. ABC's chief White House correspondent Jonathan Karl has been tracking the administration's response. John, tell us the news.
Well, Diane, just a short while ago, the White House informed us that the president will travel to Boston on Thursday to attend an interfaith memorial service for the victims of the Marathon bombing. Earlier today, the president summoned his national security team here to the White House, including his attorney general, the Secretary of Homeland Security, and the FBI director, for a meeting in the Oval Office to get the latest on the investigation. Right after that meeting, Diane, the president came into the White House briefing room and he told us that the American people refuse to be terrorized, but he also made it clear that this bombing was an act of terrorism.
This was a heinous and cowardly act, and given what we now know about what took place, the FBI is investigating it as an act of terrorism. Anytime bombs are used to target innocent civilians, it is an act of terror. What we don't yet know, however, is who carried out this attack or why, whether it was planned and executed by a terrorist organization, foreign or domestic, or was the act of a malevolent individual.
In fact, senior officials here tell me they don't even have a working theory as to whether or not this was domestic terrorism or international terrorism, some kind of a Al-Qaeda affiliated group. They have absolutely no indication yet. They say the investigation is really only now getting underway. Meanwhile, the flag over the White House earlier today was lowered to half-staff, as you mentioned earlier, Diane. That after the president issued a proclamation declaring that as a mark of respect for the victims of the senseless acts of violence perpetrated on April 15th, 2013, that the flags at all federal buildings, not just in the United States, but all around the world, including embassies, consulates, and military facilities, will be lowered and kept at half-staff for the rest of the week.